Alright, we're back to learn more Torah's Hashem Tamima. We're starting now from the second large line on Chaf Hamad Beis towards the end of the line. Second piece of the Gemara. It's a continuation from the previous Gemara, but it's a new segment, so we stopped and we're starting again. Tanu Od. Tanu Od, we additionally learnt. Hosifu Aleim, we added to them, to all the cases that are possible to be a witness and possible to be a judge, we added on the following people. Haroim, shepherds, people who graze their sheep on people's properties. Hagaboyin, tax collectors. Vahamochsin, and toll booth collectors, which are two different types of tax collectors. I don't recall if we actually explain the difference between the two, but not for now. Roim, shepherds. Meikara savar. At first we thought, why should shepherds, the problem with shepherds is they take their sheep and they graze on other people's land. And their sheep eats other people's grass and other people's fruits. So it's a type of gazlonis. It's only midarbanan, because you're not actively taking someone else's thing, but still, it's a gazl midarbanan, they're stealing on a rabbinic level. That's the problem. So what was the havamina maskana? Why are we only adding this now? What did we think originally? Roem meikara savar, at first we thought, Akroi ba'almahu. It's just Akroi means it's just something that happens by chance. It's just something that happens out of the ordinary. It happens to me once in a while, your sheep go on somebody else's property. You don't want it to happen. You're not looking for it to happen. It's not your fault. They do it on their own. So no big deal. And therefore, really, you're kosher to be a witness. You're kosher to be a judge. Kevan dechazu, since we saw, the kamachavni, that you have intention, Vishadu, and you sent them there, you threw them there, you sent them lichatchila, on purpose, to go eat from other people's grass, other people's fruits, other people's berries. You wanted it, and you sent your sheep there. Even though you're not actively taking anything, but you're sending your sheep to take. Therefore, it's asur, it's gazla midarbanan, and gazru ba'arabanan. The rabbis decreed them. Again, that's the havamina and the maskana. The havamina is, it only happens by chance, and you're not looking for it to happen, therefore we'll let you go, you're kosher. The maskana is, no, you want your sheep to go there. You're looking for them to eat other people's grass, other people's berries, other people's fruits. And therefore, you are puzzled to be an aid, puzzled to be a dayan, because you're doing something very wrong, albeit on a drabanan level. Hagabon v'mochzin. What about these tax collectors? Weiter in the Gemara. In the Heilige Gemara. Such an opportunity, you guys have the chance to be learning Gemara right now. To be connecting to Hashem, to be dating Hashem. Hagabon v'mochzin. Michal, you hear this? Of course. Hagabayim v'mochzin. Tax collectors and toll booth collectors. So what's the havamina? Why? Now the problem is sometimes they take extra money for themselves, extra money for the king. They treat some people nicer than others. So it's also gazlam midrabanan. Meikara savar. At first we thought, my dekitzlu kashaklu. We thought, what, a tax collector? He takes what he's supposed to take. That's not gazlan. He's allowed to take that. We have to pay taxes. Ma dekitzlu, what he's set for them, kashaklu. That's what they take. Kevan dechanzu chazu, since we saw the kashakli yiseira, they were taking extra, they were taking more. Paslinu, their puzzle. Why were they taking more? Now, if they were taking more for themselves, it's mamish gezel deraisa. It means they took extra because they thought maybe the king would want more later, or maybe the king would raise the taxes and they wouldn't have enough to give the king. But that's still, they were taking more than they were supposed to, albeit midrabanan, because it wasn't more for themselves. It was because they were afraid that they have to pay more, but that's still gezel midrabanan, and therefore they are also possible. Again, the havamina being, they take what they're supposed to be taking, and therefore they're kosher. The maskana is they take extra, even if it's for the king, it's midrabanan, and therefore they are possible. So again, the havamina, that was the havamina of the gabayin and the moich. And the havamina, the royim is the sheep go by themselves once in a while that you don't want it to. Therefore you're kosher. No, you're puzzled. Why? Because you've sent them there. Even though you're not actively taking, that's gezem rabbanon, and therefore you're also puzzled. This ends our segment of the Gemara on Chaf Hamad Beis. And now we're going to move to the Gemara on Chaf Vav Hamad Beis and learn the third portion of Gemara. And if you hit right over here, then you will be able to get to the next portion. All right.